guys. This is Nature's Daughter coming at you live. Um, Still helping my man recover from his critically injured car accident. And yeah, that's what I've been doing. We're going to get the disclaimers out of the way. This is a Scorpio time reading. Okay. And this is for adults only. You know what? Let me take my earpiece out because I'm not sure if you guys can hear me better or worse with the earpiece in. So I'm just going to take it out because it makes me talk louder and he's asleep. So I don't really want to bother him. Um, but anyway, moving forward. Um, this is for adults only. If you are under 18, please leave the room voluntarily. Be your own leader of discernment. If this resonates with you, and it fits in your life, then take what fits, take what resonates, and leave the rest for someone else to appreciate. Okay, don't take this reading and go out and make any life-altering decisions. It is for entertainment purposes only. Um, be your own leader of discernment. Okay, go within, go with God, and make your decisions that way. But I did want to tell you guys that this reading is not going to resonate with everyone, and it's not supposed to because it's not a personal reading, okay? So don't force it to fit your life, right? I've got coffee over there, and I'm a little wired, just a little bit, but I'm trying to really get there, because it's been a weird morning. I have been faced with some weird energy, in the flesh, and then I got people reaching out to me, trying to contact my husband, but if you can't contact him, he doesn't want to be contacted. So don't call me. I'm not going to be the go between anymore because he can talk now. He does not have a tube down his throat now. So if he's not talking to you, it's because he doesn't want to. And I'm not going to force him, and I'm not going to be the third party in that. I'm not passing on any messages, okay? So if anybody in his life that's watching me right now and they're wondering why he hasn't called, that's his decision. Anytime someone tells me they want to talk to him, I let him know, but I'm not answering calls. That's not for me anymore, especially people that I know are on some low vibrational stuff. Don't try to use me to contact him. If he doesn't want to talk to you, then he's not going to talk to you. So it is what it is. Hi, Ava Mendoza. I hope you're having a very blessed day. And that's another thing. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, join the tribe, get a membership. Okay. I am about to get into personal readings, guys, because I started doing personal readings while we were at the hospital. And let me tell you, I had never done one face to face. I've done them online, you know, but in the flesh, in person, it was wonderful. She cried. It was so sweet because I hit the nail right on the head, and it was really good confirmation for her. So I felt blessed to be able to be in the position to give her that energy, even though I was going through what I was going through. But like I said, my husband is still healing. I'm still healing from my situation. So we're on the path to healing. Okay. So I hope that's something that you guys understand, that this is a part of your reading, Scorpio. You are on a path of healing. Okay. So just know that. Know that whatever you've been going through, this too shall pass, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. So get into it. Yeah. All right. So Scorpio time, October 22nd through November 21st. Intense, passionate mystery. Use your hidden magic, right? Because you are gifted. You got the gift, babe, and you need to what? Tap in. Tap into your gift and utilize it properly, right? Because God gave you a gift for a reason, right? So get into it, yeah? All right, we're going to start out with um, Archangel Power Tarot. Okay, Scorpio. I feel like it's going to be a warm day today. So awesome. Hi, Epic Gamer. I am wonderful in yourself. I hope you guys are all having a very blessed day. It's a beautiful day. It's weird because it's been cold but at night, but warm during the day, and I'm loving that. You know, I don't mind cold weather if we get a little mixture of heat in there. It makes it bearable. Good. I'm glad you're doing great. You know, if we look for the silver lining in everything that happens, if we look for the lesson to be learned in every situation, thank you, Epic Gamer. I'm feeling, I'm feeling better. I'm trying to emulate what I'm feeling deep inside. You know, I'm telling you. So if you're saying I look beautiful, thank you. I'm not gonna say I feel beautiful, because I'm telling you, lately it's been a lot of lack of sleep. So when I wake up, I'm like, oh God, are those bags? Hell. But I don't wear makeup, so what you see is what you get with me. You definitely got to know that you won't see me painting on my face because I don't know how to do that. Not to mention, I just embrace my beauty, however God gave it to me. I'm even embracing my gray. I was dyeing it black, then I started dyeing it red. Now I'm just like, I don't care. It is what it is, right? I think I saw a video about Keanu Reeves and his woman. She's older than him, but I just looked at her and people were talking about how old she looks. I'm like, maybe people have a misconceived notion about gray hair because she's a beautiful lady and she doesn't wear makeup. And when you can find somebody that's beautiful without makeup, you better hold on to them, okay? Because so many people will have you terrified if you saw them without the makeup. You'd be like, oh my God, what is it? So there's that. Trump or Biden? Are you serious? That's over. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who you wanted in there. Who's in there is in there. And you can't change that until next voting season. So it is what it is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really get off into politics because our votes don't matter anyway. So the fight that the common man is having, electoral votes are the only votes that matter during voting season. I don't know why people go back and forth. The ordinary man and woman fighting over who they want in office doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. Oh, okay. Well, personal choice, I guess. I'll just tell you this. I'm not ever going to vote for the person that's sharting in their pants during the debate. That means you're a little too old to be there, right? It is what it is. I just feel like at a certain age, you should just go ahead and lay down and just relax. You don't need to be out here fighting the good fight. You need to be enjoying the rest of your life because you don't know how many days you got left, right? At a certain point, it should not be about what you can do to change the world anymore. Just enjoy your life, right? Absolutely. What's your name? Swiss cheese. And keep your head up. Oh, greetings to you as well. Keep your head up. Yes, this is for Scorpio. All right, and it's coming right out because you're magical, and the scales of justice will be tipped in your favor. So get into it, yeah. That's what's up. So the magician, Archangel Raziel, you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. So understand that. Ooh, is that an elephant in the background or a? Nope, that's an archangel with an infinity sign, infinity love sign. So you got great things coming your way, Scorpio. You got great things coming your way. And whoever's in the background that's trying to stop your forward progress, they will be unsuccessful. And here's the number 8 again. At the top of this card, we got number 1. So you might be seeing 11, 11, 1, 11, 10, 10, 12, 12. And today is what? 12, 12. So endings are coming. So anything that you've been going through that made you feel like, oh my God, how am I going to get through this? This too shall pass, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. The end of all the monotony is here, right? And if you didn't notice, there's an infinity love symbol right there above that angel's head, right on the magician card. And then on the top of the justice card, we got number 8. Okay, so infinity love in your life, Scorpio, and this too shall pass. Whatever you're going through, it's coming to an end. Okay, so just know that great things are coming your way. Great things are coming your way. Get into it, yeah. So justice, the scales of justice will be tipped in your favor. Archangel, Archangel, Archangel Raguel. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. So it's gonna seem like you're being whooped, but you're not being whooped. You're being prepared. You're going through the fire and you're being refined for the next stage in life. And also, anyone that's not supposed to be in your life, the mask will be lifted. Okay. And you will see them for who they truly are. Right. And then you'll be able to move forward in love and light, knowing that the boundaries that you set for everyone in your life, it was for a reason. Right. And you made the right decisions for the ones that you cut out of your life. Okay. You cut them out of your life for a reason because they no longer served your higher purpose. Right. Ace of Raphael, a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights, with the dolphins in the background. Because dolphins are magical, and you are magical, and you are tapped in. So tap in if you haven't already. Okay. Wow. Ace of Raphael, now Ace of Gabriel, a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration, the chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder, right? Because great things are coming your way and nobody can stop them, right? They can put up the great fight and try to stop your forward progress all they want, but that's not going to happen in your case, right? Number 14, solutions, Archangel Zadkiel. And I see the light shining down from the heavens, okay? Success that comes from objective compromise, self control, and patience, forgiving and healing energy. So you need to make sure that you are forgiving easily and not holding grudges, right? You need to stay drama free. You need to make sure you're operating at a frequency of receiving great things, right? Dismiss the low vibrations, vibrations, okay? Cancel and rebuke those low vibrations in the name of the Most High and keep it moving, okay? Don't sit in negative energy. People will try you all day, every day, but that doesn't mean you have to meet them where they are. That's one. Two, you don't have to match their energy. Pray for their healing and move forward. I went to a chapel today and the priest came out and act like he was trying not to look at me. And I've heard, tales of Catholic priests, acting weird towards people that are darker skinned. I don't think my skin is that dark, but but people that don't look like them, right? And he was looking like, oh, I don't want to look at her. Oh God, why is she going in there? Going in here to pray, right? Doesn't matter what you think, what your judgment, I don't care. And that's what you got. That's how you have to move forward, right? In love and light. You don't have to match a person's energy. But what you do need to do is pray for their healing, right? So that they can get their stuff together. So if you interact with them, you don't have to deal with their low vibrations or their deflections of whatever they're going to. Because a lot of people, just because they're supposed to be high ranking in a religion, does not mean they don't have demon attachments on them. Does not mean that they don't vibrate low, because they are human beings, most of them. Okay, so get into it and understand that nobody's perfect, even those that are supposed to be leading people. They're not perfect, they're flawed too, right? So we're going to move forward in love and light. Okay, I will accept these three: Queen of Ariel, Queen of Michael, and the Moon. It's telling a story. Queen of Ariel, mature, practical, generous, happy. Mm, happy, right? You go ahead and be happy. Don't let anyone take your happiness from you. You are lovable and you are loved. Okay? And don't you ever forget it. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice, because you shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Because you're a shooting star, so make a wish. Queen of Michael, brilliant, self reliant, insightful, humorous. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. You need to make sure you're taking care of you, baby boo, so that you are able to do what you need to do moving forward in life. You can't help anyone else until you get your stuff together. So get yourself together. Take care of you, right? Rest, replenish. Make sure you take some solitude, some time to yourself, right? And fill your cup up. Ground yourself. Rest. Go on a trip. Have some fun. Enjoy life, because you probably worked yourself to a point where you don't even understand when you need a break. You need a break, right? You need to take your family and go have a break. And if you don't have a family, you might be meeting the person that's going to help you create that family. Okay, so get into it, right? The moon, Archangel Haniel. Oh, look at the cute little doggy. Look at that little doggy right there. You see him? They're too cute. I love little doggies. My doggies are not little, but my previous baby was. And then there's a raccoon right there on the other side of her. She's tapped into her animals, right? I want to say that's a baby wolf, but it looks like a cute little Pomeranian, but white. So, the opportunity to improve your plans, listen to your intuition for accurate guidance, face your fears, and grow stronger, right? Because you're magical and you got people doing moon magic on you. All the moon cycles, they're trying to do something to you. But what's happening is that's not touching you at all, Scorpio, because you are protected. You are protected with the blood of Christ. So nobody can do anything to you that you don't allow. Knight of Raphael. Somebody's trying to shut me up. Romantic, dramatic, poetic, introspective, committed romantic relationships being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. Get into it, yeah. All right, Scorpio. Because you're about to meet people that are going to be great to you instead of people that are hating on you and trying to, figure out a way to make your demise come before it's supposed to. You got people out here that are disgusting by nature. Nothing you can do about that. It's not your problem, but they're trying to make it your problem. Okay? And you don't need to deal with that energy at all because it doesn't belong to you. So cancel and rebuke it, cancel and delete it, okay? Because it doesn't serve you at all. It's not for you. And it's a sad situation when people try to force their energy upon you, try to make you feel like you deserve low vibrations when you don't. It's a sad situation, but it is what it is. And we don't have to take that energy in. Just don't do it to yourself. Keep grabbing at this deck, but I don't want to use it. Okay, but I guess I'm being led to, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and use it. It's my Light Seers deck. It's got the green gilding. It's the travel size though. I wanted to use a bigger deck. But it is what it is. I'm being led to use it. I kept trying to look for a deck to use, and that my hand just kept tapping on that one. And when I cut, it's the Eight of Swords and Nine of Cups, right? So, and this one is behind the sun. You're about to get help from a lot of people. You're going to get a pot of gold is coming your way. And a lot of people are going to be a part of your forward progress with this. A lot of people are going to come to help you, come to rescue you from this, this Eight of Swords. You see all those watchful birds and how her reflection in the mirror is her being bound and blind, but she's not bound or blind. You see that? It's black magic. Someone is trying to make her see herself as worthless and unable to get out of their circle of envy and karmic behavior, right? Look at her. She's right here. None of this is going on with her, but they're trying to send this her way. It's backfiring. It's going to come back to them in the worst way. It feels like they've been warned, but they don't want to take heed to that warning because they know you got this coming. Right, Scorpio? But they're trying their best to whoop you in a situation where you're not supposed to be getting whooped. Yeah, make it make sense. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, join the tribe. Okay? All right, let's see what else Spirit has for you. The Tower. Yeah, this card is basically saying that they're trying to send ugliness towards you, and that's going to create a tower moment for them because they've been warned to leave you be. But Scorpio, you are not, you've already had your tower moment, right? You understand, you've learned your lesson, you've been doing your shadow work, most of you, not all of you, but you're doing your shadow work. And this tower moment is not meant for you, but they're trying really hard to wish this on you. But you've already had your situations that you're supposed to learn from, right? You've had your lessons. Not to say that you won't have any more lessons moving forward, but the lessons that you were supposed to learn in the most recent past, you've learned them. You went back to your past and did some of your shadow work. You're letting go of the past and not letting it rule your today or your tomorrow, right? And you're doing what you're supposed to do, but they aren't. When they fall, they sit there and cry, and they feel entitled to for someone else to come and pick them up, right? But you know that when you fall, it's up to you to pick yourself up and figure it out, right? But they don't want to do that. Six of Swords. Look, look at how you reverse that. You tame those birds and now they work for you. Get into it, baby. You learned how to use your magic, right? You learned how to use your magic for yourself. No matter what someone is sending to you, you learned how to send it back without hurting them, but you learned how to control the situation of monotony and turn it into something positive because you're vibrating so high. So you took these birds and you made them work for you, right? And now they're working for you. Look at that. Get into it. Get into it. Yeah, that's your confirmation, babe. That's your confirmation. Confirmation. This is confirmation. Get into it. You got this, Scorpio. You got this. Judgment. That's the second time the judgment cards come out. The scales of justice will be tipped in your favor. Period. No one can stop this. No one can stop this, but they're trying. Man, how the scales of justice will be tipped in your favor. And look how the shadow of herself is just dancing, right? The ghost of her. It's like her soul is telling her, this too shall pass. You are safe, right? And no weapon formed against you shall prosper. You're going to get through this just like you get through everything else. King of Cups. Be aware of that King of Cups. Yeah, because there's fish all around him. There may be strings attached to this cup. This might be an ex, a bitter ex that's coming to you with this cup saying, I've changed. I want to be here to help you, because they know that you've been through something recently and they know that you got a pot of gold coming. They're trying to be a part of your prosperity. They only want to come back so they can indulge off of you. Period, point blank. They don't have anything else in mind but size leeching off of your success. What else, Spirit? Ten of Wands. You have packed your bags, you've drawn the line in the sand, your boundaries are set firm. You know what's going to come for you and you're ready for it. You told the universe that you're open and ready to receive. You're vibrating high. You have set yourself to a frequency so high that those crabs in the barrel can't even catch your feet. But you got your stuff, you packed it up, and you moved on. And you're taking a leap of faith, Scorpio. You understand that you have to take a leap of faith. You have to walk away from all the people, places, and things that no longer serve your higher purpose so that you can get to the lesson, to the blessing on the other side of the lesson. You learned your lesson. Now the blessing and the miracles are coming. Get into it, yeah. You did that without anybody telling you to do so. And that's why you got to learn to go within and go with God. Stop looking outside of yourself for validation, Scorpio, because you got this. You don't need anybody else, okay? Four of Swords. Even when you're sleeping, they're trying to attack you, but you are safe. You are protected. Make sure you're staying prayed up too, Scorpio. Make sure you're praying before you go to bed at night. Make sure you are covering your head so that you're not so vulnerable. You know, even if you don't have hair, get a bonnet. They got bonnets that are like scullies. Keep you warm at night. Okay? But keep you protected from black magic and sorcery. Okay? Queen of Wands. Because you are magical and everything you want, everything you touch turns to gold. You need to tap into your gift, baby boo. Because some of you don't even know that you have one, or you just don't know how to utilize it. But you need to learn how. You might need to get yourself an oracle, right? Seek the guidance that you need so that you can move forward in love and light. But get into it, yeah? Tap into your gift. Your gift is here to help you. It's here to make life easier for you. Don't be afraid of it, okay? Follow your intuition, the Hierophant. Look at that. Your path is lit up by the Most High. You're anointed. You're on your soul journey, your purpose, your life purpose. That's what you're doing right now. And as long as you're tapping into your life purpose, you will be blessed. right? But it's a time for you to go within and go with God. All right. Yeah, these cards, it was necessary for me to read from these cards. A lot of confirmation going on. Ace of Swords, right? And Three of Pentacles. Because your pentacles are coming in. Your pentacles are for you and you alone, right? And you are protected by the Most High, right? And your passed over loved ones and your spirit team, okay? And you got guardian angels watching over you, baby boo. You need to tap into all the things that are working for you. Don't worry about what's working against you. Worry about what's working for you, babe, right? Because that's all you need to worry about right now. Tap in, okay? Just gonna pull a few more cards. We haven't utilized that deck in a while. So we're going to tap in there. We're going to go to the Goddess Vault. And we're going to check in with the Cherry Blossom deck. It's been a while since I used the Cherry Blossom deck. I love my Cherry Blossom deck. It is sweet. It's a beautiful deck. It's pink gilded. I love it. Porgy, porgy. It's been so long since I used these cards. I feel like transcend challenges at the bottom and trust your intuition. Absolutely. Transcend challenges. As you navigate hardships with a spirit of determination and optimism, you embark on a journey of self discovery and growth, right? So continue to grow, continue to tap into the Most High, pray, meditate, get your messages. It might be a good time for you to keep a dream journal. Okay. Keep a journal by your bed, any type of journal. It could just be, a regular notebook, but you can use that as a journal. Okay. Keep it by your bed. Pray, meditate before you go to bed at night. Ask questions if you have questions that you want to ask, and jot down everything you remember from your dream. Do that for 7 to 30 days or for the rest of your life if you so choose, but it will change your life. Even when you don't ask questions, you will get messages from the Most High and your past over loved ones. Right. And it will help answer some of those questions that you have in your mind's eye that you're scared to vocalize. Right. Trust your intuition. Your intuition is your connection to the Most High, right? And follow your intuition because it will never leave you astray. It will never lead you astray. When you get those whispers in your ear and it's confusing, that is nothing but Satan or a demon attachment. So don't listen to anything that confuses you. You cancel and rebuke that and cancel and delete it in the name of the Most High and keep it pushing. And then make sure you pray after that, right? Because when you are favored by the Most High, guess who else you're favored by? The lowest of the low, Satan, demon attachments, the demons, the devils, all of them. When you're favored by God, you're favored by them. And they're going to try to distract you. Don't let them. Boop. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Intuition serves as a compass within, guiding you towards choices and actions that align with your authentic desires and needs. Okay, so be authentically you and tap into what God gave you, your gift, your power, and call your power back from every person, place, entity where you left it. Okay, time to cut cords with. Okay, with, release anything that no longer serves your higher purpose. Cut cords with anything and anyone that doesn't co-align with your higher purpose. Right? You have to coexist with everyone, but you don't have to accept them into your world or into your life, especially your daily life. You might have to walk around these people, but you don't have to keep them in your life, in your everyday life. So you pick and choose who you want to be in your life and set those boundaries nice and tight. Okay, forgive and heal. Embody gratitude. Yes. Forgive and heal by releasing the grip of past wounds. What did I tell you? Do your shadow work and deal with your past so it's not a trigger for your today or tomorrow. You free up energy to nurture your well being and cultivate inner peace because that's where what you need to get through this life, right? So you can have the armor, the thickest armor against these karmics that are out here wreaking havoc in people's lives. Embody gratitude. Be grateful for everything and everyone that serves your higher purpose. Okay, and release all those who don't. Okay, deuces, baby. Let it go, let it go, let it flow. Cause everything's gonna work out right, you know. Embody gratitude. Embodying gratitude helps you to explore life with curiosity and open heartedness, enabling you to evolve and expand your horizons. Right? I forgive everyone who's hurt me. I even forgive myself for allowing them to hurt me. I forgive myself for hurting myself, right? Because we've done things that weren't for our highest good, and then we like beat ourselves up about it afterwards. Don't do that. You make mistakes. You're human. It's all right. Okay. I'm gonna have to shuffle these because they're really sticking together because I really don't use them that often. And such a small deck. I love it, but it's a tiny deck. It's like it's whittle. All of my decks are way bigger than this one. I think this one is only like 40 cards or 30, something like that. Yeah, it's a 30 card deck. Whoa. Yeah, half the deck is trying to come apart. No, thank you. Seek adventure. Adventure provides a canvas upon which we can comfort fears, break through limitations, and build resilience. Get into it, yeah. You want your life to mean something, Scorpio. And I feel like you're doing a lot to make that happen, but you got adversaries that are just jealous because you want something better for your life. Listen to your inner voice. Your inner voice often refers to as intuition or inner wisdom is a guiding force that speaks from the depths of your being. Listen to your soul, baby. It's telling you what you need to do to move forward in life. Look at how deep those roots go. The roots go deeper than the roots go deeper, and they have grown much taller than the tree itself. Like the roots go deeper than the tree has grown. So understand that. You know, you're connected to Mother Earth. Yes, connect with nature. I can't make this up. Connect with nature through observation and reflection. You learn valuable lessons about resilience, adaptability, and the interconnectedness of all living things. Connect, ground yourself, get out into nature and connect. Hug a tree today, okay? You want to do that quickly because it's about to get so cold that you probably won't want to go outside. Manifest dreams. As you focus your energy on your dreams, you cultivate a sense of purpose and direction, which contributes to emotional healing. Right? What did I tell you? Do your shadow work. Heal yourself, mind, body, and soul, Scorpio, so that you are not carrying around the burdens of the past. Right? Move forward in love and light so that you are not holding on to grudges. Right? Forgive easily, love hard, and forgive easily, right? Because people need love more than they need karmic or low vibrations, you know? All right. Goddess unloading. Adjust your crown. Demeter, growth, nourishment of the earth, harvest, change. It's time for you to be the change you want to see in others. Okay? You need to step into your demi goddess. Okay? The chosen one, destiny, unique gifts, special lineage, sacred duty, divine purpose, server of the greater good. Because you are connected to the Most High in a way that most people are not. You met a past life partner. Oh, wow. If it was confusing, then it might be low vibrational. So just be careful about those past life people, because you don't know what they're bringing from the past to your present. Be very, very cautious about that. But you are protected, though. Archangel Ariel and Archangel Michael are in here. Light of God, wisdom, intellectual, insight, solution, strengthens faith, creative powers. You need to tap into your inner child. That's where your creativity lies. Okay? And don't be holding grudges, guys. You don't want that energy in your life. All right? You really just do not. Archangel Michael, protector of God's chosen, deliverer of judgment, freer of the possessed. So anyone that's out here trying to get you, don't worry about it. Just know that you are protected. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Okay? You're going to be fine. Most of you are light workers, driven by a deep desire to serve those in need. You are blessed with intuitive powers and inner guides. I told you, tap in to your powers, okay? Tap into your gifts and call your power back from every person, place, entity where you left it. Because you got somebody that's still swinging from your power, okay? Trying to control your present and your future. Trying to be a part of something that you blocked them out of. So let them go. You made the right decision. Don't go back. But you got to be your own leader of discernment. I can't tell you what to do. I can just guide you to water. You got to decide whether you want to drink it or not. Gaia, mother of all life. What did I say? Be connected to Mother Earth? Right here. Bam. I can't make it up. This is confirmation. Confirmation. This is confirmation. Get into it. Mother of all life, bringer, brings order to chaos, wisdom, knowledge, spiritual enlightenment. Get out into nature, guys, okay? As if you're living in Texas, you're probably having a warm day and a cold night. So enjoy the warmth of the day and get out into nature and ground yourself while you can. Goddess loading. Who are the goddesses? You know who you are. You feel that energy, right? You feel the energy of the Most High just tugging on you. So give in, okay? That's who you need to give into, right? Them high vibrations that are guiding you to be the best version of yourself. Be the change you want to see in others. Always. Don't worry about those low vibrational people that are trying to bring out the worst in you. You don't have to match their energy. You don't even have to accept their energy. Cancel and delete it. Give them the deuces. Give them high vibrations and keep it moving, right? Segment. War, healing, protection, transformation. You have the heart of a lion, very brave and courageous, Scorpio. So get into it. Remember who you are, Simba. Okay? Remember who you are. Don't let anyone else shade your vision of yourself. Believe in you. Know your worth. Okay? So I'm going to leave you with that, guys. If you'd like to donate, tip, or any of that to my channel, Cash App is in the description. Love yourselves, love each other, and get out into nature today and ground yourself. Okay? And don't be sharing that negative, low vibrational energy. If there's a karmic in your life, cancel and delete them in the name of the Most High. Love you guys.